All right, we are off. Like I said earlier in the gym video, I gotta go take photos. Today, luckily, it's gonna be a much easier day. I'm only gonna take photos for like 2 hours today, and it's only gonna be inside the bay, which is like the Miami downtown area. So today will be a lot easier for me because I really don't like shooting during the week. It's more miles on my car. Plus, I have a lot of other shit to do. So taking photos takes away a lot of time for me and gas, stuff like that. So I prefer shooting during the weekend because I can get all the work done. But when there's clients that sign late, or there's a client that couldn't run over the weekend, well, this is when I have to come into play and play my part and do the work, motherfucker. Do the work, Dylan. So that's what I'm about to do right now. And let's get to the car, man. All right. We are all set. Drinking water. Check. All the Monster. Check. It's in the bag. So we're about to head to the downtown Miami area, and what Ballyhoo likes to call it, the Bay, because there's two routes. There's a Bay route where the boats are, so technically you are in the downtown Miami area, but the Bay is considered the waterways of that area. So you got the Bayside and you have the ocean. I'm gonna go take photos in the Bayside. Hopefully the camera looks straight, looks a little crooked. Try to do a little different of a setup here, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, so we're gonna be on our way, guys. I'm not gonna just keep recording this whole time, but we got our white Monster, we got our water. Your boy is ready to go take some photos, dude. I'm gonna be in an hour of traffic, so you know what that means, man. I don't know what that means, but it means I'm gonna be chilling in the car in a still position for a little bit of time. So I'm gonna catch you guys in a little bit. I'll throw the camera back on in a little bit and chat it up with you guys. The city is pretty and it's pretty just like a flower. What colors to see in tower. Guys, I'm gonna spit a little game real quick. A little game, if you don't skip over this. When it comes to anything, guys, what matters is the energy. What I mean by the energy, you know, it sounds kind of like woo-woo and sounds like a little witchcrafty and all that weird stuff, right? But the energy you put into your mind, the energy you put out into the world, the energy you tell the person you are, it all matters. Like, if you want anything in this world, you have to put energy, you have to put output, either mentally or physically in the world, for that to come true. Of whatever you're looking for, or whatever your goal is, it's all about the energy. It's all about how are you going to make a change in a positive way to create, you know, the life that you want and the life you see yourself in the future. You know, if you have a lot of negative energy inside you and you talk down on yourself, and you know, that's going to then show into the 3D world of, you know, being on Earth. But it really comes down to, you know, the energy you have inside your mind to put yourself forward, to say that you are that person, you are the best, you are that man, you are that woman, you are that person that will make a change in your life to create the life that you want. So if you came from a really traumatic past, or you're in a very traumatic present, whatever state of being you are in at the moment you are right now, it all comes down to the energy and how can you move that energy and make that energy like something positive. You want to make everything come out positive, because we live on Earth, so there's negative energy and there's positive energy. There's negative force that pushes us and creates gravity and makes us here and makes us not float. And then there's positive energy, which then creates flow outward. So you're basically in a spot where I'm trying to figure out, but you're really trying to just create this energy ball with inside your head that you have a goal, you have an image, you have something in your head that you really want to make happen. The first thing you can probably do is write it down or think about that same thought or think about those same things every single day to then create what your end goal is and what you really want in your life. You really need to focus on these things. Like in school, you don't get really taught how to master the human brain. The human brain is a very complicated thing. If it's such a complicated thing, how come we never were taught in school about this? I'm not sure why. Could be conspiracies, or I don't know, who knows. But what I do know is that since I'm now 27 and I'm becoming wiser and understanding life and understanding what's going on, in the human race and being a human being. So this rainfall going down right now. So like even this is as an example. It's raining. My thought process could be, well, negative. It could be negative. Oh, it's raining. I'm stuck in traffic. F the world. F this. Well, that's just going to show up in your life. In some way, in shape or form, it's going to show up in your life negatively because you spoke outward, or you're projectively thinking in your head negative thoughts or negative feelings, which then matter cannot be created nor destroyed in the first dimensional world or the 3D world. So you need to figure out, how can I think positively all the time? So say if someone saw me with the camera, or saw me taking photos, or saw me doing something that person never really does, like, I don't know, drink a gallon of water or eat a large meal. I'm just putting examples of what I do. Or, I don't know, like things like that. Or goes to work out, or goes for runs, or goes for long bike rides, or you name it, whatever people think is maybe weird or different, they might speak to you and say, hey, like, what are you doing? Like, this is kind of stupid or whatever, like, blah, blah, blah. Well, that's what they think in their world. So in your world, you think something differently, which is perfectly fine. We all live in a different world. And if we all live in a different world, you need to take charge in your mind and say, no, I'm going to stay in the realm I'm in right now, because my world is going to then change because I have these thoughts and ideas of where my goals want to be. So this is all very important stuff, guys. So you really have to not let anyone really change or ripple the effect of you as a human being. Like, just because someone said something negative, or just because the weather is negative, or there's a lot of negativity going on, or all these things, like, yes, they're there and it's negative, and you can take that and, you know, think about it, but don't let those things take over of what you're thinking and create a different world that you want to live in. You know, someone can see me with the camera, let's say I'm holding it up vlogging, someone can look at me and smirk at me or laugh at me or whatever, or I'm taking photos and this person sees me taking a photo and says, "Hey, what are you doing?" What I'm going to do is process it at that moment of time. I'm just going to see it, think it, and have no reaction to it. Or if I did have a reaction to it and I did think of some type of way that was not good and not positive towards me, then I'm not going to be in the state I want to be in. You know, you want to be in a great state of mind at all times. If you can try to be in the highest state of all time, at all times, if you can be in the highest state you could be, of thinking positively, and not really sure where I'm going with this. Just kind of thinking about it at the same time, live, but it really just comes down, guys. You just gotta stay focused on what you want to accomplish in your life, and don't let another person change that. It's simple as that. Like, it really doesn't matter. Like, in the end, it really doesn't matter, because, guys, we're only here on this earth for, let's say, a good 90 years. Let's say, you know, you're lucky you live till like 93, right? That's not a long time. Like, it really isn't. Like, we think 90 years is a long time, but this earth has been here for millions and millions of years, and the human race has been here for hundreds of thousands of years. So you only have such a short amount of time to make that shift, to make that change your life and create the world you want to live in. I was born in a life very, very, you know, I was born in a life that I'm very grateful for. 100%. My parents, amazing. My whole family, my blood family, and my whole family together, amazing people. Like, I was born lucky, I would say, for sure. Born lucky, 100%. I grew up in a nice 4-bedroom home. I had a beautiful sister. I had my beautiful mom and dad. I got my beautiful external family, my cousins, my aunts, uncles, big family. We get together all the time and all this stuff. So I was great. I'm very grateful how I came up. But now, since I'm living alone, have really no friends out here in Florida. I have my wife. I have 3 friends I have 2 friends from Chicago, and I have a childhood friend that all moved down here. So I have 3 good friends down here, I would say. But other than that, I just have my wife and I have myself, you know, and they only can do so much for you. You know, you don't want to put the burden on them, and especially as a man, you don't want to put the burden on them and start telling all of your problems, telling your feelings and all of this. You know, that's, like it or not, I'm going to say it, that's more for a woman to do, because a woman needs to communicate all of her feelings and all of her thoughts. But as a man, I feel like you just kind of have to just cope in your mind and think it out for yourself, and just be that person, man. Be the person you want to be today. Where you want to be in 5 years. So if you're the person you want to be today, in 5 years, you're going to be that person. It's going to happen. It's like laws of physics. It's going to happen. Like, if you put all the energy and effort you have today of where you want to be in 5 years, the universe is only going to speak back to you. So cope your energy, preserve your energy, preserve your thoughts, preserve your goals, and make all that stuff happen for yourself. Because one day you're going to look back at a moment of time and you're like, man, I did it, man. I did it. I finally did it. I made that change. I made that effort. And look where I am today. And you're going to love all of the headaches and blood, sweat, and tears of what you did to put into that. That's what's going to get you fired up and like, man, I did that. Because when you get to that place and the moment, when you get to that place, at that moment of time, you're going to look back and be grateful. But being in the moment now is not great. But looking back at it's great. But just wanted to spit that real quick. I don't know how, if that made any sense to any of you guys, but hey, man, I just wanted to talk to the camera and speak my thoughts. You know, I have so many thoughts in my head all the time, all day, every day. I'm a very introverted person to a good extent. Most of the time I'm introverted, but I also can be extroverted. But it all just depends, man. But most of the time, I'm sitting in here more than I'm sitting outward. So just go for it, guys. Just go for it. Fuck it. Just go for it. We're in the Miami downtown area. I now just have to wait for the boat B2 to get to the location. They just left the dock. So that's going to be about 35 minutes, I believe, for them to get here. So for the meantime, I'm going to find parking and just wait for them to be at the first location. The first location we're going to shoot is the downtown walkway. We shot there before. I'm going to do a couple rounds of camera photos and then some drone shots, and then go to like 2 more locations, I'm thinking, and then after that just call it. You know, I'm not trying to this photo shoot's not supposed to be a very long photo shoot. The client that needs some photos, it's not the biggest deal, but we need to get some photos for them. So I'm going to get those photos, make sure they're good, and then I'm going to get out of here. All right. Parked the car. The last time when was that? Saturday. I tried to come here and take photos at this location. There was no parking. And if you guys watched that video, you know what I was dealing with. So I finally got the parking today, guys. So now I'm just chilling. I'm going to be waiting for B2 here. Go on the phone, look at emails. You know, I got to take care of other business. So we're just going to be standing by. But I'm going to be waiting for that call for B2. And we are going to be taking some photos. I'm not going to wait in the car anymore. I got to go pee. So I'm going to go inside this hotel. Take a Wizzy. This is the Intercontinental, bro. Very nice hotel that I use the bathroom every single time. Every time there's a photo shoot, I always go to the bathroom here. They don't question nothing. All right, so that is done. That's like the best feeling ever, man. If you gotta rock a piss like 30 minutes straight, man, that is brutal. But now that's done, I'm not just gonna hang out here at the downtown walkway where I take the photos and wait for the boat. Should be here in about like 10 minutes. So So I'm just gonna be here chilling for a little bit longer, but man, it's windy today. It's a windy day, so we'll see how it goes today on the water for the boats, man. You know, what's today? Today's Wednesday. Typically, there's a good amount of charter boats. People are renting out the boats for a time being. There's a good amount of charters all week, but this week there's not, because the last couple of days have been very windy, and for boats, that's not good. More wind causes more ripples in the water, which then causes wake, and then you don't want that. And current changes, and so don't want any of that. But we're just gonna be standing by, chilling for a little bit, listening to some music, and let's not let this wind affect us, because we've still got business to take care of, guys. Business to take care of. We got B2 turning back around right now, so I'm gonna get the drone up in the air. Get the drone up in the air, guys, and let's start going live, man. Let's see what today brings. Get this. The wind conditions really don't affect this drone. This is a 3 Pro, so it's a larger drone. I'm sure if you have the Mini, that definitely will affect if you have big wind gusts. But this one gets affected sometimes by the gusts, but has to be pretty strong. DJI is, if you ever want a drone, DJI is the way to go. We're gonna fly the drone, guys. 3, 2, 1. And we are live. There's the boat. This little kid was talking in Spanish about how cool the drone was. He was scared when I lifted it off. My bad, little man. My bad, dude. But man, we're live, so we're gonna get drone in position here. It's a windier day, so we'll see how this goes about. I'm gonna cut it because that's all that stuff was not useful. Hey Tavo, you can start heading in. I got the drone out. Alright, now we're live again. There's the boat, B2, you can see in the stern. I'm on the right side by that blue statue right there. Oh, you can see because I'm recording. Duh. But there I am. Just cool perspective. Pretty cool perspective. So I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna turn it. This I'm not using, going too fast here. But now I'm in position. Pan up a little bit. Alright, now I'm gonna go nice and steady here. Nice and steady, and just follow the boat. And right now I have the rule of thirds crosshairs on, so I just want the boat in the middle 2 crosshairs. Move back a little bit. I have the drone pretty high in the air, so if you see that vessel that just passed by right there, I don't want it hitting the drone. Turn around real quick. Drone is clear. I'll get a couple camera shots here. that's really about it at this spot. So we'll see what's up at the next location. All right, so now I'm going to be just walking to the next location where I can fly the drone. It's going to be at Bayside Park, which is where the Ferris wheel is and the big park. So I'm going to fly the drone from there. Not in the same spot as last time, but pretty close to it, man. A good spot where I can see the drone. Yeah, it just started, bro. Just ran into a YouTuber, bro. That was pretty cool. But yeah, we're gonna go to Bayside, fly this drone. It's a windy day, guys. It is for sure a windy day. And usually when it's a windy day too, there's not a lot of people out and about as if it was calm. So the wind does affect the foot traffic and the human nature. All right, in the background, if you can see, B2 is turning around exactly where I want them. I'm gonna start flying the drone now. We are recording too. But there's the boat. We are live. I'm gonna get a couple camera shots here too. Couple camera shots after this one changes. This is really all I need, is right. It's like 6 seconds long. That's all I need. The boat to be more closer to where I am at by the park. Those are the next style pictures I want, because it shows the whole city in the background. It looks pretty cool. Shake and bake, baby. Ricky, you are not on fire. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Ricky, you are not on fire.
You're not on fire, Ricky Bobby. I'm on fire. You're not on fire.
Couple camera shots. This is what I'm talking about. These type of camera shots. This is a nice city skyline in the background. Looks nice. This is a great photo for social media. And let's just go live. We're gonna go live coming back here, so make this clip kind of interesting. More of a dramatic. Where is it? There it is. It just spawned like a GTA character. But here's the drone ski. Oh. What I just did there takes a lot of time. Like, it took me a lot of time to land the drone like that. That was all me controlling it, which is pretty crazy. I consider myself a drone expert now. That's pretty badass. I got a commercial license, so I get paid to do this, obviously. So, I'm a professional, guys. Alright, we are starting camera shots. Wrong creative. Camera shots. Alright, good shot. Alright, I'm gonna wrap this up here. Next location we're gonna go to is by the pier. A good perspective is that's South Point. South Point right here. So, back in the car. Gonna start heading towards South Point Pier now. It's gonna take me about 15 minutes. Once there, same game plan. Couple camera shots, some drone shots, and then we'll wrap it up. Conditions aren't the best today for sure. Wind conditions are pretty crazy for the boats, and also for people. People don't like to stand out in the wind and sit down in the wind. It's not that comfortable. So, still sipping on that Aldi Monster. Don't sleep on the gridlocks, guys. Gridlock. Don't sleep. But let's start heading towards, what's it called? South Pointe Pier. Today's a dookie day for sure, man. Dookie outside. Super rainy, so I'm literally just gonna fly the drone. So in these situations, if it's raining, all I do is fly the drone. Throw the drone up in the air and just make it look nice. Since it is raining, I'm just gonna fly the drone somewhere over here, kind of under these trees. It's coming down pretty good. If I wasn't under these trees, it would be pretty wet. So I'm gonna get the drone out now. So I'm gonna balance this. Yeah, it's a tough one on these types of days, man. It's coming up pretty soon. A couple months now, it's gonna be like monsoon season, so it's gonna rain on and off like crazy. And what that means is a lot of audibles going on in these photo shoots. Unless I keep pours even more. Alright, now it's coming down. Pretty damn good. Yeah, I'm not gonna fly the drone yet. I'm gonna wait. And I'm gonna cover up the camera. Fuck all this. Stand by. Same spot. The rain is kind of slowed down, so should be good. Alright, now we're live. And there she goes. Get in position here. All right. Now I'm gonna do some camera shots, but I gotta switch over the content. Or drone camera shots. Switch to video. Yo, what's up with that wake? Huge wake. Where'd that come from? It's not even a boat there. Oh, there is one boat, but it's barely moving. No, it's fine. That's cool. Just keep going east. You already turned around. Yeah, this type of photography, dealing with these captains, is way different than like talking to like a model or doing some style of portrait photography. Hey, stopped raining though. That's cool. I feel like I think this camera can handle some rain and the drone too, but I prefer still technology. Like, I don't care if it says water resistant, waterproof. It's technology, and water does not mix with electricity. Alright, do some camera shots. Boom. And now the reason I'm at 1x zoom here is I just want to showcase these buildings in the background. You want to be distracted by the boat and the buildings in the background. Alright, let's start heading back west. And also at the same time here, I'm looking at the phone. I'm dealing with something in New York. There's a situation going on. So I'm dealing with this at the same time with the drone out in the sky while recording. A lot going on, guys. It's crazy.
Yeah, big container ship coming in the cut and the view. So I'm gonna need to get out there way eventually.
All right, copy. I don't know what I'm gonna I'm gonna have to edit this whole entire clip. A lot of just space. Now I'm recording. All right, do a couple more of these and I'm calling it quits. This is a nice shot right here. Great shot. You can do a slow pan in zoom. Alright. Alright, now we're gonna fly the drone back here. Might as well make this live since I've been doing this clip forever. So we're gonna watch me fly it under these trees like a pro and crash it. No, I hope not. Let's not do that. Let's not crash the drone here. Alright, coming up here. I hear it. Using my senses. Where is it? There she is. Pan her back down. Come down. Closer to me. It's gonna go right to me. Ready? Oh, trees. It's telling me no, you can't fly. Alright, but that's a wrap, guys. I'm gonna get out of here. Oh, yeah, that's a wrap. I need to get out of here soon. It's about to downpour. But I'll see you in a bit. It's about to downpour. Get the fuck out of here. This is what I mean about the rain, guys. My camera is wet. Whole bag is wet. Drone is wet. Everything is wet. So in about 2 months now, this will be the name of the game. Downpour, then it's gonna stop. Then it's gonna downpour, then it's gonna stop, and it'll be all good. But usually around mornings it's all good, and then afternoons it picks right back up. Then around 3 o'clock picks back up. It's about to get hectic. Pretty hectic. And just like that, the sun is back out. Downpour. Sun's back out. Oh. This is one of the best feelings right here, guys. That was just chaos. That was almost like 45 minutes of chaos right there. That was crazy. But hey, I need to get used to this because it's coming up. Like I said, mid-March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. You are looking at monsoon. So you're looking at downpour of rain. A downpour of rain sporadically throughout the day. So I need to get used to this because I'm going to be doing a lot of audibles with the boats. I have to get used to now recording with this and keeping myself dry. Luckily my bag's, I think, water resistant. My camera wasn't wet at all, so that's good. But man, woo, that was something else, guys. That was me breaking the water. That was me losing my virginity right there again. But all right, today's shoot, man. Today's shoot, I think, went pretty well. You know, for what it was, I had to get some certain shots. I got the shots. Shots that were taken were mostly drone shots, which is okay because today is Wednesday. conditions weren't the best regarding the wind, and now obviously the weather. So shots went well. I got what I needed, got EDC Orlando and the AIDS Foundation here at the pier for the beach creative for the AIDS. Then after that, in the bay, I got the other AIDS Foundation, which is the bonus bay creative. Is that about it? I think that was about it. Yeah, man. And those shots of the drone were sick. Those are the standard shots I usually get on a weekday and with bad conditions. So I'm gonna give this shoot a plus. Not gonna give it a thumbs up, but I'm gonna give it a plus at least. So we got something out of it. And it's 4 o'clock, so I should be getting home. I should be beating some traffic here. Woo woo! So I should be home at like around 5 o'clock. So I'm pumped up for that. Because I don't know, when I get stuck on the MacArthur for an hour and a half. But I don't want to jinx myself right now too. Because that could be the possibility. Bro, I wrapped up. So I had to take photos in South Beach, man. So get this. I have to go back to Hollywood. From 4 o'clock. I'm going to get home at 5:45, dude. What the fuck, man? Fuck, dude. This shit sucks, bro. I'm gonna be doing this shit for another hour and 20 minutes. And to top all of that off, look at the fucking mileage. I have to go 20 miles. 20 miles is gonna take me an hour and 17 minutes, bro. 20 miles. Because, man, that is brutal when you're on the MacArthur Causeway and you're stuck. There's only 3 lanes, and those lanes are moving, and you're on there for an hour. So for all the people that have to work on South Beach and go back home wherever they live, man, I feel bad for those peeps. Because that's got to be brutal to do that every single day, to know you have to do that every single day. At least my job, I don't have to do that every single day. My job changes a lot. So, but hey guys, I really appreciate you guys. If you guys made it this far, I'm gonna just wrap this up here. There's not really much to talk about. Today was a great shoot. Even though the weather wasn't good, I got the drone shots I needed, so I'm happy there. Went to 3 locations, 2 in the bay, South Pointe Pier by the beach. And yeah, that's about it, man. Today was cool. Today was a fun day. So happy to bring you guys along. I'm gonna keep doing this, keep bringing this type of content your way. I enjoy making it, enjoy talking about it during the situation is going down. So until next time, guys, deuces.